Hi Libras, if you want to come on in, have a seat for some symbolic support. I'm getting ready to make your ink blot for mid-November. We got Libra action happening here. So if you'd like to take a moment to close the eyes, let's release the race and the rush from the outside world, activating the abstract mind and ancient awareness to perceive and receive symbolic support for the Libra collective. Feel free to open your eyes anytime as I'm still working on your ink blot. Thank you for holding space, as always, for me to share my insights. Feel free to comment below your own insights. And of course, help a gal grow with all the links. All right, Libra, we're going to get ready to squench here. Timestamps are also included in case you're like, eh. Libra energy, mid-November inspiration. But we're not held to that timeline or time frame. I'm going to take a moment here to cleanse the palette. Prepared to perceive and receive. I do have to squench again. Hold on. Get some runny ink. There we go. One more. Libra. A little extra pushing for the cushion. All right. Okay, there's still a lot of ink there, but I might just take a moment. If I may reveal it in just a moment, and I'm going to see what stands out so this puddle of ink doesn't completely run all over the place. Libra, I feel as though I am in a very busy farm or in branches. If it runs, it runs. Leo, your reveal. If you'd like to take a screenshot so you can scry on your own time and terms and to see what insights reveal itself to you. Thank you. Okay, Leos, I just feel like there's a lot going on. There's a lot going on. Maybe tying up some loose ends, or there's something lingering around you that needs some loose ends. Lasso. Somebody is bowing. There's a bowing happening. It's green in the heart space. Okay, so I might be seeing this busyness, and my perception is switching as I'm gazing amongst here. Did I call you Leos? I meant Libras. Apologies. Apologies if I did. Not sure if I did. Libras. Could be a surrendering in the heart, like an honoring of what your heart really, really desires. Because this feels like a nest, like I'm in a nest, and different fabrics, and along with branches and sticks and such like that. It's like having picked up different pieces of yarn along the way. So it's colorful, but at first glance it feels busy, but they're all different textures. I feel like you might be trying to capture something. Like, I don't know, Libras, maybe I'm misperceiving, or I'm simply standing in my space of perception. And again, thank you for that space to share. I just feel like there's a lot you're trying to capture with all these like lasso or ropes, or like, is that cowboy thing, lassos? I think so. And leather strips, but they're thinner, almost like necklaces. Like there's just a lot going on. I almost don't even know where to look. So I'm going to take a moment to just kind of relax into this. A little bit of Scorpio coming through too. I don't know if you're resonating with this, like really protective over something. Really protective over something. Possibly something in regards to the heart, heartbreak, heart throb. Of course, personal, professional, those are all your channels of co-creation, right? So I try not to get too stuck on, business, love, this or that. They're all just channels. I'm not trying to dismiss them. They're very real, but this is kind of like everything all at once. So there's even, okay, so when I go through one rabbit hole, I want to say like something's being built and honored, like it created a safe space. But the safe space is safe because there's lots of security around. Like Scorpio points, there's like motion lights with sun. There's even some creative mannequin-like things. I don't know, maybe I'm in a museum of your mind, perhaps. That's kind of how it feels. I could even just be in a museum. It's fine though, because I want to stay in the empathic exploration and adventure. So if you're resonating with maybe being really, really protective over something, could even be the mind or the higher mind, what you want, or there's complete chaos around you. And in Libra, it feels like you might be the person just like kind of bowing and not bowing out, but possibly in one respect, line of thought, person, place, or thing, to preserve something very specific, some sort of grounding feel. I'm going to flip it to win it here and see what the alternative perspective brings about. Libra, mid-month November. What is that in there? I see a feminine, like something's like with legs, so it's I think it's a person, and it's coming up, and she's holding the face of it. I don't know what that means. Like they're laying on their belly. Like say you were maybe crawling, I don't know, but it looks like longer legs, so I feel like it's more of a teenager to adult. Maybe this is in relation to that kind of teenage wasteland, if that symbol means anything to anyone. But there's like a feminine, like holding its face, and it's like, it's okay. And I'm hearing like the wisdom, I've been where you are, so I am here to help, but you know, you haven't been where I am, so if you'd like, we can help each other. Some sort of sacrifice was had or made. Like I feel like there's a battle between root and sacral spaces, if that makes sense. And I don't know if even battle is the right word. Tension. This could also have something to do with age. You're wandering with that teenage wasteland kind of feel. The root being like more, not more, but in one respect wiser, like looking for stability, and the sacral energy is like really, really excited. And it's like, we can't do that yet. So we have to wait until this happens and this happens. But the heart just kind of like wants to take off and jump through. I'm seeing like one of those rings on fire, and the man on a horse, or I don't know, some sort of creature like just jumps through, but it's heart oriented. Like I just want to jump through the hoops of fire. And it's like there's somebody there waiting to catch you on the other side, in case it doesn't go as planned, even though they wouldn't have taken the same path. I'm wandering into the negative space. I'm seeing a bull, an anvil, or a hammer, something like that. And it's adorable. I think it's like a mother goose, or possibly a chicken. This symbol is just speaking to catch my attention. And but she's pointing, like teaching, like all you guys getting ducks in a row, this, that, or the other. There's a few off to the side that are not amongst the main group of these students or versions of yourself, Libra. And the bull with the anvil or hammery thing, that feels like the justice, the grounded nature justice. Somebody could even be bullied a little bit, hopefully not a bowler, but a bully. Somebody might play soccer, scoring a goal. There's a fossil in there. Okay, Libras. Holy schmoly macaroni. I'm also seeing one of those I don't know why it's chickens coming through again, but when I think of chicken, in this respect, the way it's stepping forward is like an ancient dinosaur. Hence the teacher. Could even be a turkey. That's fine. I'm seeing a heart with ribbons on the bottom. Maybe heart had to be let go of. Or it's like a dream catcher of sorts. House of flowers. It's coming through. I will figure out the lighting one day. So until then, it does say House of Flowers. I'm going to put that over there for now. Okay, so there's that woman like fanning, waving. This feminine energy is somewhere all around. The nurturing, helping, the teacher. The male energy is there too. I feel like I'm at a crazy farm, but I say that so lovingly as like a compliment, because I don't know if this is around you and you are the being in the center, kind of holding a lot of things together. And then I want to ask you, like, is it worth all holding together? Like, what is this? This is like a crazy movie. Transformation, and I'm not saying crazy in a bad way. It feels, maybe I am interpreting it from my place, that it's overwhelming excitement. It's like sometimes when I get really nervous or stressed out, and in my world, like and maybe your body has a mechanism to dispel stress. Like maybe you get a heat rash or a cold sore, like your body does something in response to. And in that one moment when you're feeling anxious, nervous, overwhelmed, and there's a moment to say, is it that? Am I really stressed, or am I misconstruing excitement and nervousness and creating stress from it? So it's kind of like where I'm at right now. It's all very protective. We're here for Libra. Secrets. Ooh. Okay. In all of this, I'm going to flip it one more time to go back. Remember, like we were talking about the protectiveness? I don't know if you're carrying secrets, Libra. Kind of got you all wound up. Something about the home. Your holistic home is, like, see how beautiful it is that there's all these colorings, right? All the different colorings. Different flowers. It's beautiful. The house of flowers as well. But maybe it's like in the mental space or the higher mind. Maybe somebody's asked you to keep a secret. Some sort of transformation. What's going on? Life purpose. Maybe Libras, you're just really good at a lot of things and you're trying to discern and decide what to start with. Protection's on the bottom. Yeah. It just feels overwhelming. Dreams and your well-being is in reverse. I'm not going to lie. And I know I said it earlier. Manifestation's on the bottom. It's a compliment. Like, it feels crazy, but that's just from my perspective. Like, there's just a lot going on. Busy. Maybe crazy is the wrong word. Feels busy. And while a lot of dreams could be happening at the same time, a lot of ideas are going on at the same time, I can't help but stay focused on this guy. I say guy, but just the bowing heart there, who is holding holding it all together. I do feel like it could be affecting some part of your well-being. Hopefully positive. I'm not assuming that's, but it did come in the reverse, so it is what it is. It is what it is. And that's okay, because that's an intelligence. Okay, we're going over there. Thank you. If I could, I'm hearing simplify. Even the secrets could just be in different containers, like, well, I'm working on this and I'm doing that and I'm doing this. You know, Christmas is coming, so everything feels very secretive, or the spirit of Christmas. Okay, I'm going to buy this for them and I'm going to hide the gifts. I'm going to do this. Like, there's just a lot going on. I don't know if that's a fireman. How are they helping Libra here? I'm going to start adding on some more tarot here, actually. Okay, we're here for Libra. It's like a golden leaf. Libra, do you have anything from the tarot? The Voyager Tarot. Thank you, I saw you. What do we have here on the bottom? Ace of Worlds. Success. I'm going to be honest with you, Libras. I feel like none of this makes sense to me. And not that typically readings do. It's not the point for me. They're obviously explorations. Thank you. See this Emperor card here? It does say Emperor Contrary. There's the face, and then so much going on around it. So much going on in the collage. There's two faces. You will have success in regards to this. There's growing something. There's light. There's intuition with the Priestess right here as well. Okay. So, if I may, and this may be for the sake of me as I am observing and I am your willing witness, and so honored to be here, Libras. Feminine, masculine, right? Emperor and High Priestess. Like, these are the positions of this. And what feels like a circus craziness is the Seven of Worlds. Breakthrough. Breakthrough. Breaking through any secrets that you aren't admitting to yourself, anything that's not towards your life purpose, that's not helping your well-being. It's like a whole calibration station, a whole nest, a nest makeover. Okay. And when I get to see it through the camera, it brings me a whole new perspective, and I'm so loving it. Libras, see this? Dragonfly. So there's all this happening. There we go. And in the center, there's a dragonfly. There's also an emperor right there. And I'm guessing when I was viewing, I believe it's from this perspective, the feminine to the teenage wasteland thing, does the intuition, like cleaning up some sharp edges. Libras, you are recalibrating your worlds. You're as cold as ice. That's what I'm hearing. It's not true. Because you know what a lot of this lacks? The ink blot doesn't actually lack at all, but it's grounding colors, fall colors, autumn, quite specifically autumn colors. I'm not seeing a whole lot of blatant emotion or ethereal energy because your intuitive nature is embodying them into the earthly expression. So they're not just out flying about in contemplative spaces. They are within the earthly and they are being used. Okay, so even in the Emperor, there's like a ram or a bull back there. your priestess and your emperor are working on different frequencies. Like your male energy is working with the eagle or hawk for a higher mind perspective, and the female energy is working with water and dolphins. Vibrations, different frequencies. Both of them are teaching like this farm of frequencies within oneself, but it's being embodied and infused in the root to the heart chakra energy centers. The throat to the crown and beyond are kind of hidden in plain sight because they're amongst the red, they're amongst the orange, they're amongst, and or raise or add any colors you want there. It's quite lovely. Okay, we're going up there. I'm going to add on last few oracles for Libra. Passion. That's what you were looking for. Did that come through before? Maybe not. Passion. It feels like you are doing a New Year's resolution now. Like you're doing the prep work. Have been doing the prep work, and I think like just mid-November to December is I could say like graduation, but that's not what it feels like. Like getting down to the grit. So every, when school's ending and you're like, oh my god, everyone's excitable, but it's a little, gray because it's coming to a close. So it's just very excitable. And it will re-inspire. It will also clarify something. That's what I thought was that firefighter isn't a firefighter. It's inspiration. And this heart bowing is actually honoring the inspiration, because the inspiration will communicate like where will we be proceeding to. Travel is on the bottom. Where are we going next for the new year? Where are we going next for the next chapter? Truth. Your truth. Of admitting it. Admitting all of this part and parcel of so much. And enjoying so many things. Like, look at all your memories. It's fantastic. And like making room for more. All right, Libras. At the end of the day, there is this beautiful line that is brilliantly Libra, right? Maintaining that balance and that justice within oneself. And as this maybe going through like January to November, and like now this is all that's left is above it. Like this is where you're at now. And it's awesome possum. Like you're right there. Brilliant, Libra. Brilliant. I feel like I said that weird. Blue. All right. I will let you go. Until next time. It's been my honor. Thank you. And see you then.